I woke up to a knock at 2:13 a.m. But when I opened my hostel door, there was no one there. Only blood, and a note with my name on it. By the time I realized what was happening, I should have stayed away from them. But it was too late. The hostel corridor was silent, too silent. My name is Lizzy, and I am the only one alive to tell this story. In our 300 level, 4 of us shared room B13 in the old female hostel. Not the new shiny building. The old one with cracked walls and pipes that screamed at night. We weren't poor, but we weren't rich either. We were average. And Bella hated average. It started one Friday night during exam week. Nipah had taken light. We were lying on our beds, phones glowing in the dark. Bella was scrolling through Instagram. "See this girl," she said. "She's in 200 level. And she just bought a brand new Benz." Diana turned over. "Connection." "Not just connection," Bella replied quietly. "Power." That word stayed in the dark. Power. After that night, things changed. They started going out more. Whispering on calls. Smiling at messages they wouldn't let me see. Until one evening, Bella locked the door. "Lizzy, we found someone." "There's a way to redirect wealth," Diana said. "Redirect from where?" I asked. "From men," Nora replied softly. Bella explained. "There's a covenant. Any man that sleeps with us becomes spiritually tied. His wealth begins to shift, slowly, into our lives. There are rules," Diana added. "Never fall in love. Never see the same man twice in 1 week. Never collect money directly from his hand." I should have said no. But greed doesn't shout. It whispers. And that night, I followed them. At 11:50 p.m., we sneaked past the hostel gate. A black car was waiting outside the school entrance. A tall woman in white stood beside it. Her face was too calm. We entered. The ride was silent. Street lights disappeared. Houses disappeared. Even network disappeared. The car stopped in front of a forest. Inside was a clearing. Candles arranged in a circle. A clay pot in the center. Strange symbols drawn on the ground. Then he appeared. The man. Old. Thin. Eyes too bright. He didn't greet us. He just said, "Once you step inside this circle, you do not leave empty." Bella stepped forward first. Blood was drawn from her thumb. Then Diana. Then Nora. When it was my turn, the blade touched my skin. And then, something moved in the trees. Tall. Too tall. Standing between the shadows. Watching us. I felt it looking directly at me. Not at Bella. Not at Diana. At me. My chest tightened. "I don't want to do this," I whispered. Bella glared. "Don't spoil this. I'm serious." The old man's voice dropped. You have stepped inside the circle. I'm leaving. Before I could move, 2 men came from the darkness. They grabbed me. I screamed. Bella shouted, ignore her. Continue. The old man stared at me for a long second. Then he said, drag her out. If she does not complete it, she will not benefit. They dragged me outside the candle boundary. They threw me toward the edge of the forest. And before I hit the ground, I heard something breathe behind me. Slow. Deep. Like it was disappointed. The chanting continued. The wind changed. And the old man shouted, seal it. All the candles went out at once. The forest became silent. Too silent. I ran. And that was the last normal night of our lives. The car brought them back later that night. They were smiling. But their eyes were different. Within weeks, money began flowing. Bella received sudden investments. Diana started dating powerful men. Nora's small business exploded overnight. Men became obsessed. Calling. Crying. Begging. One man stood under our hostel window whispering, release me. The room started smelling like wet soil. And every night at exactly 3:13 a.m. 3 knocks. Slow. Measured. The girls never heard it. Only me. Because I had stepped inside the circle. But I had not completed it. Diana broke the rule first. She fell in love. She saw one man 3 times in 1 week. The 3rd night, the mirror shattered. The lights went out. Diana's body bent backward unnaturally. Her mouth opened too wide. And a voice came out that wasn't hers. You were warned. When the lights returned, she was gone. Only blood soaking into her mattress. Nora died next. They found her drowned in a bucket in the hostel bathroom. The water was black. Thick. Bella was last. She tried to pray. She fasted. She cried. But at 3:13 a.m., she heard the knocking too. 3 knocks. That night, she opened the door. Her scream. It did not sound human. The next morning, they found her body at the school gate. Dry. Completely drained. People think I survived because I refused. But that's not true. I stepped inside the circle. I gave intention. Something saw me. Something marked me. And every night at 3:13 a.m. 3 knocks. Not angry. Not violent. Just waiting. Like it knows I once wanted what they wanted. And maybe one day I might want it again.